What's up, y'all? It's Mr. SS Swag back at y'all. I know it's been a minute since I talked to y'all, but the weather here in Canton, man, Ohio, man, has been downright horrible. Plus, I don't have my regular car phone holder, and this one is kind of jiggly. So y'all gotta excuse the bouncing. God dang these roads, man. And the weather, like I said, the weather been all messed up here, man. I mean, it's been 9 degrees, 2 degrees, 41 degrees, 10 degrees, 38 degrees, 5 degrees, up and down, up and down. We had two major snowfalls in the last 3 weeks. First snow of the year we got, it was like 14 inches. Then the second snow was followed by a brief warming of 41 degrees and sunny, and then rain that evening, and then 10 degrees the next day, which gave you freezing ice. So you had the ice storm. Then on top of that, the next day you got 12 more inches of snow. So we've been snowed in, we've been depressed, and we've been dark, gray, wet, dreary, slushy, and it's just been non-motivated, man. We ain't been motivated to really get moving at all out here. But we back today, man. We want to talk to y'all a little bit, see what's going on with y'all, and like I said, we always keep the Most High first, give him all the praise, all the honor first. But man, I want to talk to y'all today about this Joe Rogan situation. Now, they went back and they dug up some past incidents of Joe Rogan using the N-word, racial slurs, and now they done broadcasted it on the mainstream media, and it's spreading like wildfire throughout the community. Now, like I tell y'all all the time, man, there's no such thing as two things in this world. There's no such thing as coincidences, and there's no such thing as conspiracy theories. And it's no coincidence that all of a sudden they dig this up on Joe Rogan about the N-word in his past. Now, the reason I say it's no coincidence is because Joe Rogan has a podcast, and he's on Spotify. And he's on YouTube. Y'all can find him on YouTube, too. By the way, it's very informational, and I'm going to watch him regardless of what they say about it. Now, he gets 11 million views per episode on his podcast and his YouTube channels. Now, let that sink in. 11 million views per episode. That's more than MSNBC and CNN combined. He gets over 100 million views a week. Now, I'm happy to get 190, 180, 160 views, 80 views. I'm just starting out, but I'm happy to get that. Can you imagine getting 11 million views per video or per episode on your podcast you drop? Now, the mainstream media don't like that. They want him gone. It's been in the news for the last month or so. Joe Rogan's got to go. His podcast has got to go. He's giving out false information. He's giving out medical misinformation, and he's leading the public in the wrong way. And like I always tell y'all, man, medical misinformation and false information doesn't exist. All medical misinformation and false information is when you don't agree with their narrative and you don't agree with what they're pushing their agenda. When you have a different view than they have of what they're pushing, and you start exposing it, and you start showing the people their agenda, and you start getting doctors, credible medical workers, credible nurses, credible surgeons coming on his show, giving out the true information about this jab and herd immunity, and how much better herd immunity is than going rolling your sleeve up. When you get this type of situation going on, they want you gone. And it's no coincidence that they bring out Joe Rogan's past, dig in his past, and get something on him and try to get it racially motivated as they do with every other thing in this world. When they want to create separation, the first thing they go to is race. They've been doing it for years. But like I told y'all, man, don't fall for the Kool-Aid, man. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It's a plot against him to get him off of social media and to get his podcast off of Spotify. So much so that Crosby of Crosby, Stills, and Nash recently went on and said he's going to remove his music from Spotify, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, if they don't get rid of Joe Rogan. Now, Spotify can do one or two things. They can comply and say, hey, man, Joe Rogan, you got to go. We can't lose Crosby, Stills, and Nash and all these other musicians who might follow his suit. The older musicians especially might follow his suit and pull their music from Spotify. Or Spotify can say, man, get out of here. We ain't letting you control us. We ain't letting you let us tell us what we can have on our platform and not have on our platform. Man, Crosby, Stills, and Nash can go suck an egg, man. I don't care about them, and nobody listen to their old-ass music anyway. They done. They had their era. And they ain't nothing but part of the authoritarian left that's pushing this agenda about this jab. Now, I'm going to listen to Joe Rogan. I don't give a damn what he said when he said. The man said, yeah, I admit I said it. I apologize for it. It was an egregious act. I shouldn't have done it. I feel terrible about it. It's disgusting. And I apologize. Full-heartedly apologize. You know what? I'm going to accept that apology. And I'm going to keep watching him anyway. Matter of fact, this should boost his ratings even more. He should get about 20 million of views now. This should push him over the top if people are smart and don't let the authoritarian left control them. Man, I wouldn't give a damn what he said. He apologized for it. He owned it. Now, am I saying he right for what he said? No, I ain't saying he right, because a slur like that is being used to demean a certain demographic of people for years. And it's painful to him. I agree with that 100%. But I'm not going to let him demonize the man when he apologized for it. And I can also see through their plot. I can see through their agenda why they're bringing it up. After all this time, you just now coming out with it, man. Are you serious right now? And I'm supposed to be the dummy to fall for the banana in the tailpipe and just say, I ain't watching Joe Rogan no more. No, I'm going to keep watching. And if you get kicked off Spotify, he's going to go to YouTube. I'm going to keep watching there. If you get kicked off YouTube, he'll go to another platform. I'm going to keep watching him there, because he's on the same frequency and level that me and a lot of my brothers are on, man, and my sisters are on, and we are not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. We ain't drinking your Kool-Aid. Like I tell y'all all the time, man, don't just take what they give you on the news as solid information without researching it first. Research what they say, man. Like I said, don't eat it just because it's on the fork. Just because they put it on the fork and put it in your mouth, put it towards your face, you ain't got to eat it, man. Ask yourself, what is it? Research it. What's going on with this? Is this true? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. That's crazy, man. Another thing I want to talk about is these jabs, man. They talking about, now MSNBC recently had a doctor on, and he was talking about approving the jab for children under 5 years old. Now think about it. Let that sink in. Why are they so desperate to jab your 5-year-old and under? They were even talking about 6 months. Come on, man. And then they quick to call you anti-vax when you say, well, I don't trust this vax. I question this vax. I want to know what's in it. I don't know. It's developed too fast. My demographic of people, the young people in shape, the middle-aged people that are in shape, take care of their bodies, put the right things in their immune system, and eat right. Maybe I don't feel like taking it for something that's got a 99.9% survival rate. Hell, I might have had it already. I don't know. But if I did, I'm still here. But because you question it, and because you ain't quick to go roll your sleeve up at a Rite Aid or a Walgreens, where it's not even a physician that's giving you this stuff, just anybody giving it to you, man, I ain't rolling my sleeve up for something that got a 99.9% survival rate. Hell, I didn't take the flu shot. The flu kills 650,000 people a year, annually, worldwide. I ain't take that. Why am I going to take something for a virus that has a 99.9% recovery rate and is shown not to affect the demographic people who are young, in shape, and take care of themselves and eat right and put stuff in their body they're supposed to put in their body? Why aren't you talking about boosting your immune system? Why aren't you talking about herd immunity? Y'all, Most High Yah already gave us an immune system, a vaccine. It's called an immune system. And we've been living this long with our immune system, fighting off everything it can fight off. Blessed through him. And you pushing this agenda about vaccinating kids 5 years and under. Man, ain't no way I would let my kid 5 years old or under, I wouldn't care if he was 20. I ain't letting him take no jab, man. Especially a kid, a 5-year-old kid. Man, why they so quick for you to roll your kid's sleeve up, man? What agenda they really got behind this back? And the dude said, well, They had a poll on YouTube. You can red flag this if you want, because I got the receipts. It's not false information. You can go Google it. MSNBC had a doctor on, and a lady was interviewing him, and they were talking about, well, 26% of the parents said that they will not vaccinate their kids. And he said that was a shame. Come on, y'all. You can't make this stuff up, man. So, man, I just want to say, man, research stuff, man, for yourself, like I always say. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe with this Joe Rogan stuff. They trying to turn the black people against Joe Rogan. They trying to cancel him, man. The man apologized. He wholeheartedly apologized. And I believe that redemption is better than cancellation. Everybody, all of us, every single person watching this video today or previous videos I made have said a racial slur in their lifetime. If you say you haven't, you're lying. Every one of us has used a racial slur at some point in time in our lifetime. And if somebody wanted to dig it up and bring it up here and throw it out here, we'd all be busted. We've all said it. So why are we going to crucify this man for saying something in the past? He apologizes for it. Don't you believe in second chances? You always talking about second chances. Don't you believe in second chances? Come on, man. Redemption is better than cancellation anytime. And he deserves that. And plus, the man got a dynamite show, man. A dynamite show. Podcast. And I watch it all the time. And I suggest you watch it. I would refer anybody to his podcast. Anybody. So, man, don't fall for banana in the tailpipe, yo. That's all I'm saying. Another thing, y'all, man. Man, quit hating on your boys, man. Come on, man. You go out to dinner with your boy, you kick it, you talk, you chop it up, then half an hour later you dogging him. What kind of stuff is that, man? That's some Bush League stuff. That's elementary stuff, man. If you ain't your boy, then don't go hang out with him, man. If he ain't cool, if you ain't really down with him, don't hang out with the dude. Don't waste the dude's time, man. Just stay away from the dude. Just leave him alone. Don't go out kick it with him, then 30 minutes later talk about him like a dog. That's some hater. Man, I can't even speak on that, man. Just don't do it, man. It's childish. So, man, with that being said, man, I missed y'all, man. I was back with this video, man. I said I was going to drop it today. I really didn't feel like it, but I got up, I got out, I got it in here, man. And we're going to be dropping more content. We got about 2 more months of this garbage weather in Ohio here, and we'll be back out with the vehicles, man. We're back with the cars, and we're back out here on the streets, man, and bringing y'all car content. We'll be going to the drag strip this year with a motorcycle, taking y'all to the drag strips inside the grudge racing scene, North Carolina, Norwalk, 42, Valdosta, Indiana, Indianapolis, everywhere, man. We'll be taking y'all on our drag race bikes, and we bring y'all that motorcycle content as well, man. So, you know, stick with us, man. Help us grow the channel. Like, subscribe, and share. And peace out, man. We see y'all next time. Stay blessed up and keep y'all first. Peace.